All right, time now for What to Watch. Today we're taking a deeper look at the new docuseries, Where is Wendy Williams?, released by Lifetime. The new look inside the former talk show host's life has drawn sharp criticism amid her aphasia and frontotemporal dementia diagnosis. Joining us now for more is Aramide Tinubu. She's a TV critic for Variety. All right, so this is fascinating to me because,
I really think so.
I'm not the world's biggest Wendy Williams fan, but it's been sort of interesting to see how people have been divided over this documentary. You called it an exploitative display of her cognitive decline and emotional well-being. What are your major concerns, and what have you heard from people about their major concerns concerning the doc?
It was such a shocking thing for anyone to watch, I think. For me, I was stunned and startled. When she first steps into frame, she almost falls down. She's dressed in lingerie. She's not quite there. If you know anything about Wendy, she was very sharp at her heyday. She was very quick, and she's really having trouble grasping words. So I think a lot of people are just very concerned that this was even put on display for public consumption.
So how are the producers of this justifying putting Wendy on camera in this type of a situation?
The producers are saying that they had no knowledge of her dementia diagnosis until they stopped filming. And a lot of them are also saying that they became concerned that if they did stop filming, it will become even worse. They like the fact that they were there with her almost every day to kind of keep an eye on her. And you can tell in the documentary that she does very much want to be back in front of the spotlight. It's where she's best, where she's herself. And they became concerned that she would really decline if they stepped away. But they finally decided to take a step back when the diagnosis of dementia was made known to them.
So I've seen some members of her family. I think her niece was on The View. I saw an interview on Entertainment Tonight with her brother. It doesn't seem as if they are pulling back from this at all. So if what's your understanding of how the family feels about it? And then there are others, people who are perhaps close to Wendy, who may have a different opinion.
What's happened is the fact that because Wendy is put under this, or she's been put under this guardianship, the family didn't have access to her during this time. And what happened is they were hoping to sort of spread awareness about her diagnosis and about the fact that she has been put under this conservatorship without giving them any access to her. This is kind of this outside person dealing with all of her health and her financial situations. So I think the family is saying, we just want to raise awareness about the woes of such a sort of construct. But for me, and I think for a lot of people, it's sort of like, well, how is this the way that we're going to spread awareness? Perhaps when the conservatorship comes back up in front of a judge, things might be different. But I think it was generally just very upsetting for anyone who's worked with her, who has known her, and for the family themselves.
Yeah, speaking of legal challenges, there are all of these, conversations about the courts and what needs to happen with this one. What kind of an impact will this have on her legacy?
I don't think it will have that much impact on her legacy. I think Wendy has bought us so much over the years. Not only was she a DJ, she became a host. She sort of opened the floodgates for gossip blogs and things of that nature for people to tell it like it is. And this is something that she cannot change, or it's nothing that she's done. So I think it'll be interesting to see how the conversation around conservatorship and the conversation around dementia changes. But her legacy, I don't think will be impacted in a negative way.
Aramide Tinubu, thank you so much.
Thank you.
CBS News reached out to Lifetime for their response on the public feedback that they've received since the series aired, but we have not yet heard back.